Hello, everybody. Welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then, of course, bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Well, I probably don't need to tell you what's been going on. It's been a crazy ride since the war started. This has been a complete downward movement, which meant volatility has been spiking. And then in the last week, for whatever reason, the market's recovered a bit. Will it stay here? Who knows? But still, if you look here where the volatility is at, it's still almost as high as it's been over the last 6 months, except for this obviously war area right here. So volatility is still high. If we look at the NASDAQ, same looking picture, same story, and the Russell always looks a little bit different, but it's about the same. I mean, it didn't drop as much, didn't go up as much, but it's, same basic looking picture. So we've made a trade in the last couple of weeks. We started with the SPYs during the craziness. Then we went over to the IWM Russell last week. So let's put our final trade on in the NASDAQ because, as I mentioned many times in the past, when the market is volatile, I generally like to stick to ETFs, meaning these kind of stocks, QQQ, SPY, which are basically a conglomeration of a bunch of stocks in one. So instead of just basically making a trade, let's say in Apple or Google, the NASDAQ is like 800 stocks lumped into one stock. So generally speaking, it doesn't move as much as an individual stock might. So it's volatile, but it also generally stays a little more conservative, a little more calm. You won't see, $1,000 move or a big move like a 50% drop in the NASDAQ as opposed to a stock that might happen. So while it's volatile, we stay in the indices is my general rule. So we'll go to the trade page and we've done the Qs. Now normally we'd be looking to trade somewhere in this range, and I'd probably be right here because tomorrow that's 46 days. But I've already done the homework and looked at the liquidity and the different strike prices, and these two expiration cycles aren't nearly as liquid as this one. So, and that's generally the case, but in this case it seems to be a bit more extreme. There's way more strikes available right here in the monthlies. In the weeklies, it's not as liquid and there's not as many strikes. So we're going to do it in this one. It'll be 39 days tomorrow. Again, for liquidity reasons and the choice of strikes, we're going to the 40 days. So I've saved myself the trouble of trying to work it out ahead of time. We're going to say this is 585. So I'm going $40 down on the put side. I'm going $40 up on the call side. And then I'm buying the call and the put $2 away to make this a $2 wide iron condor. Again, I want to collect at least 66 cents or more for this to be a viable trade, and we do. So, assuming everything stays the same tomorrow and we end up right here at 585, we're going to start by going $40 up, $40 down, and selling the put and the call, and then buying the put and the call $2 away to make a $2 wide iron condor. If we're collecting at least 66 cents or more, this is a valid trade, and that is our trade for tomorrow morning. So before we continue on, I want this concept to sink in for a minute because this is what learning to trade options actually means. It means you have no boss, you have no employees. You are essentially creating your own job. And in this new world, as everything gets harder, wouldn't it be nice to be reliant solely on yourself? My goal here is your financial freedom, and we do that by getting you to a level of expertise and confidence similar to mine. But make no mistake, my journey wasn't easy or cheap. I've spent thousands of hours studying and trading. I've also personally lost tens of thousands of dollars along the way to learn the lessons I know today. But the good news is, because I learned them, you don't have to. And what I mean by that is, you can look at my journey kind of like this car. This is everything I've learned and all the expensive lessons I've been through. But do you need to put all this time and effort and expense to get where I am? The answer is no, because everything I do is meant to just teach you to drive the car, not worry about all of this. But in order to get where I am, the biggest first step is to shift your mindset. And what I mean by that is most new traders are in the game of home run ball. They're looking for big wins. But generally, when you're looking for big wins, that leads to big losses. In the end, the key to making money over time is consistency. Consistency beats big wins. We are in the game of singles, hitting single after single after single. And the way we do that is with three simple steps. We're looking to find setups on a weekly basis, put on our vertical and iron condor trades, and in my mind, the most important thing, manage risk and manage the trade effectively to get the best possible results out of it. But for new traders, these three steps can generally be overwhelming. So before we wrap up here, let me ask you to think about something. How hungry are you to generate another income stream but don't feel 100% confident going out and doing it on your own? Probably most of you, because there's a lot to worry about. Picking the right stock at the right time, setting up the trade correctly, maintaining discipline, managing risk, etc. The list goes on. All of this can scare you away from even trying to start. So how do we get you started right now and get you to that new revenue stream without spending the thousands of hours and going through all the losses that I did? And we do that by going straight to driving the car. And here are the ways we can do that. For anyone who wants clean, simple, reliable guidance, I created the Essential Income System. You get the benefit of a structured, research-backed, experienced trader like myself, and all you need to do is follow along. And no, these aren't make-believe trades. These are fully formed trades that I'm actually doing myself in real time and sending to you in real time that are ready to execute. You don't have to guess, you don't have to stress, you just plug right into a system that works. Now, the important thing about this is, number one, you don't need any prior trading experience to use this because the alerts will give you all the information you need for the trade. I also limit it to 2 to 3 trades per week. I don't want to overwhelm you with trades. That doesn't help. 2 to 3 trades mean you can pick and choose or do them all. They're all designed to be small as possible, meaning like risking a few bucks here, a few bucks there, not big wins, big losses. We want to get you up and trading comfortably. They are going to be sent out in the first hour generally of the market opening. I'm going to give you the complete setup, and I'm also going to show you how to manage these. As they close, you'll get the alerts as well to let you know that they have closed. And all this can realistically be done in less than 15 minutes a day. The point of this is a mindset shift to remove the fear and go from just learning to actually doing. 6 months from now, just imagine getting the same results that I do. And for those interested in not just copying trades, but actually gaining the confidence to create, make, and manage your own trades, I've created the Pro Trader Academy. It's not just alerts and it's not just courses. It's a complete trading system designed to take you from beginner to intermediate to advanced to consistent. What you need is a structured system, not scattered information. The Pro Trader Academy includes the Essential Income System, but it also includes every course I've ever made, along with every course I will make in the future, plus webinars, plus potential office hours, etc. This is valued at over $2,000. It includes all my beginner courses, which will take you from ground zero to trading defined risk trades. It then steps up to intermediate courses, which adds a few more strategies. And finally gets to advanced courses, which is where the pros live. These are the high risk, high reward, high probability trades of naked options. It also includes my 1-day crash course, which is a 6-hour crash course designed to take you from absolutely ground zero to trading by the end of the day. Now, normally the Essential Income System is $49 a month, and the Pro Trader Academy is $99 a month. But good news, because you showed up here today, you're in luck. You can get the Essential Income System for only $1 for the first month, or you can get the Pro Trader Academy for only $19 for the first month by going to sharpertrades.com and using either one of these coupons. And here's the great news. There's absolutely no risk to you, as both of these are month to month and can be canceled at any time. So, again, go to Sharper Trades or use the attached links. Again, there's no risk. You can cancel anytime. Give them a try. Make sure they are for you. And I look forward to having you join me on your journey to financial freedom. Hope to see you there.